Parenting isn't supposed to feel like this. But for millions of burned out moms and dads, it does. You love your kids. You try your hardest. You read the books. You follow the advice. But still, every day feels like you're barely keeping your head above water. You wake up already exhausted. You push through with a brave face. And deep down, you feel like you're failing at everything. You're not alone. Millions of parents feel this same invisible weight, like they're drowning in demands they can never quite meet. Maybe you've tried meditation apps that promised miracles but didn't survive your morning chaos. Therapy sessions that felt helpful until the next meltdown at bedtime. Self-help books that made sense until real life hit back, hard. But what if the real problem isn't your lack of willpower, discipline, or time? What if your nervous system, the very thing that's supposed to keep you safe, has been hijacked? Science calls it a chronic stress response pattern. Think of it like your body's engine is stuck in overdrive, redlining all day, every day. It doesn't matter how much sleep, coffee, or motivation you throw at it. It's going to break down. Here's what's happening behind the scenes. Your brain has learned to treat everything, from your toddler's tantrum to a sink full of dishes, like a life or death emergency. This triggers the exact same fight or flight response as running from a tiger. Heart racing, muscles tense, cortisol flooding your system. And the worst part? Your body doesn't know the difference. It reacts the same, meltdown or mortal danger. This keeps your system in constant survival mode. The result? You feel more exhausted, more overwhelmed, more reactive. Even worse, your stressed-out brain starts distorting reality, making small problems feel like huge emergencies. It's a vicious cycle, and it's not your fault. Research shows over 89% of parents are stuck in this pattern and don't even know it. Until you reset your nervous system, you'll keep experiencing exhaustion that sleep can't fix, guilt for snapping at your kids over nothing, overwhelm over the smallest tasks, the sinking feeling that you've lost yourself in the chaos. But here's the breakthrough. So what's the way out of this endless burnout cycle? Here's the good news. Your brain can be rewired. Not through years of therapy or hours of daily rituals you don't have time for, but through a science-backed reset designed for real-life parents. It's called the phase-based resilience reset. Think of it like hitting restart on your brain's default programming, the one that constantly puts everyone else first while draining you dry. Just like rebooting a glitchy phone helps it work again. Your overwhelmed, overloaded brain needs a reset to function properly again. This reset isn't about willpower or wishful thinking. It works through short, strategic micro-recoveries, just a few minutes a day, that help your brain. Rebuild energy reserves. Create new neural pathways. Normalize self-care without guilt, and finally break free from survival mode. Here's where most advice gets it wrong. They say things like, just relax, or take a bubble bath. But when you're in the thick of it, dishes, deadlines, meltdowns, those tips aren't helpful. They're infuriating. That's why this reset works differently. It's designed for parents already underwater. Imagine trying to learn to swim while you're already drowning. Most advice tells you to just float. This gives you the actual strokes to survive and eventually thrive. The phase-based resilience reset meets you exactly where you are. It works with your chaotic schedule, not against it. Like a GPS that reroutes when life throws curveballs. It doesn't say drive faster. It gives you a better path entirely. And here's the kicker. This isn't another time management system, because burnout isn't a scheduling issue. It's a biological energy crash. You don't need more planners, more apps, or more hacks. You need a systematic recovery process that restores energy at the cellular level. That's what the phase-based resilience reset delivers, phase by phase, layer by layer, so the changes stick. No more temporary fixes that crash after 3 good days. And yes, the science backs it up. Stanford research shows that micro-recovery practices, like those in this reset, can shift the nervous system out of survival mode in just a few minutes a day. Studies from the American Psychological Association found that structured resilience protocols reduce parental burnout symptoms by up to 68% in 30 days. Here's what truly sets this apart. This isn't built for people with spa weekends and free time. It's built for parents like you, the ones who've tried everything and blamed themselves when it didn't work. The truth? It wasn't your fault. Those solutions weren't designed for this kind of burnout. So how did I figure all of this out? Here's the truth I need to tell you. I'm not a parenting expert. I'm not a psychologist, a therapist, or someone with a bunch of degrees on my wall. I'm just a mom. A working mom of 3 who was completely burned out and desperate to stop feeling like I was failing at everything. There were days when I couldn't recognize myself anymore. I was yelling at my kids over spilled juice, crying in the laundry room, hating the sound of my own voice, and all the advice I found? Sleep when the baby sleeps. Please. That's a cruel joke when you've got 3 kids and a never-ending to-do list. I thought I was the problem. Not strong enough, not patient enough, not good enough. I figured I needed to fix myself. So I started digging. One night, I picked up a copy of Atomic Habits. And something clicked. Maybe this isn't about being better. Maybe it's about doing things differently, in small, strategic ways that actually stick. That idea changed everything. I went down a rabbit hole of scientific research, peer-reviewed studies on stress, burnout, emotional recovery. I started putting the pieces together. Tiny behavior shifts backed by science, stacked over time. And slowly, I changed. I wasn't snapping at breakfast anymore. I wasn't crying behind the bathroom door. I was present. I was calm. I felt like me again. Then something unexpected happened. My sister noticed. She asked what I was doing. I shared it. 2 weeks later, she called me in tears, happy tears. She said, "I feel like myself again." Then my neighbor Tina wanted in. Then a co-worker. Then friends of friends. I didn't plan to create a method, but the system practically built itself. A repeatable step-by-step reset based on science, habit formation, and real-life parenting chaos. That's how the phase-based resilience method was born. It's not built on theory. It's built on results. It's not about being perfect. It's about healing the energy crisis inside your body and brain, one simple phase at a time. When you join the Recharge program, you'll get instant, unlimited access to the complete step-by-step recovery system, including 6 science-backed video phases, each under 10 minutes long. You'll also get practical worksheets and cheat sheets designed to help busy, overwhelmed parents take action without adding more to their plate. You'll learn exactly how to interrupt burnout spirals in real time, how to rebuild your energy, even with 0 time or help, and how to reconnect with yourself again, even if you feel like you've been gone for years. And right now, you can get access for just $97. That's less than what many parents spend on takeaway coffee in a month for something that could give you yourself back. And I've made it completely risk-free. We stand by every burned-out parent who tries Recharge. If it doesn't feel like a helpful step toward healing, let us know within 30 days and we'll refund you. No stress, no question. Right now you have 3 choices. Option 1, keep running on empty, stuck in survival mode. Let the guilt and exhaustion grow while your family gets the burned-out version of you. This only leads to more sleepless nights, more snapping, and more disconnection. Option 2, try to figure it out alone. Again. Download another app, read another blog. Try to squeeze self-care into a schedule that's already bursting at the seams. You've tried this before. It doesn't work. Not because you're broken, but because you're too drained to build a system from scratch. Option 3, join the Parental Burnout Recovery Program, a simple science-backed method made for real parents. With short, strategic micro-recoveries each day, you'll start rebuilding your energy, your patience, and your connection to the moments that actually matter. No guesswork, no guilt, just a clear, doable path forward. So why am I doing this? Because I'm not just selling a program, I'm supporting real parents, and I want to keep that support personal, practical, and high quality. If you're watching this right now, this is your window, because every day you stay in burnout, you lose energy, you lose joy, and worst of all, you start to believe this is just how life has to be. It doesn't. Enroll today, get instant access, start feeling like yourself again this week. Because your family needs a present, joyful, thriving version of you. And you deserve that too. Click the button below to join now for just $97, normally $147. Every extra day you wait costs you more energy, more connection, more joy. This is your moment to come first, to say, my well-being matters too. Because when you feel better, your family thrives. Click now. I'll see you inside.